Now, often I get asked if we can make these particular cards navigational, and the answer is no. But there is a workaround. You can't actually make the card navigational, but you could overlay the card with an action button, and that would be a blank action button, that is designed to go to that particular page. So for example, if I went to home and I added, say, insert, and I added buttons and I went for a blank button. Here is my blank button here. I'm just going to drag it and I'm going to put it on top of this card here. So it looks transparent almost. So I've added the blank button, I've dragged it and I've put it over the top. And now what I want to do is I want to go to the Format task pane. I'm going to turn on the action, and if I expand the chevron for action, the action I want that blank button to do is not back, but in fact is to go to a particular page. And so in here I'll choose page navigation, and the page I want it to go to and the destination is the population for Europe. Now I can also add a tooltip, and this is the text that will appear if they rest on the button. So I'm going to say control click to view the population details for Europe, and enter. So when I rest on it, there it says, oh, including spelling mistakes, so let me just correct that. There it says control click to view population details for Europe. So if I hold the control and click it, I've gone to the population details for Europe. And if I hit the back button, it goes back again. So that is one way that you could make, or the way that you could make a card turn into a navigational card. And again, if I hold the Alt key and just drag, it just lets me resize that blank button without it snapping. Now I'm going to go Control C, Control V. That's one for Asia, Control V for Africa, Control V for Oceania, and Control V for the Americas. And I would simply drag those buttons, the blank buttons, and put them on top of each of the cards. Just resize them ever so slightly, hold the Alt key. So it just resizes them a little bit without snapping. And this one as well. And it really looks like a border's just been added to the card, which you could get rid of as well if you didn't want the border. But I'm going to turn on the action. Well, it already is on, but the action is that it will go to Europe. I want it to go to population Asia, and then I'll adjust the tooltip that says click to view the population for Asia. And so now if I rest on it and if I control click it, it goes to the Asia page, and I can go control click to go back. If I click this button, I'll change the action that it goes to Africa, and I'll change the tooltip to say Africa. And this one here, Oceania, and change the tooltip to Oceania. This one here, change it to Americas, and this one here, Americas. So you can create navigational cards purely by overlaying an action button, a blank action button on top of the card. Now what if I did want to get rid of this border? What I'd do is probably go into, can I search for border? Here we go, border. The color of the border, I'd probably just choose white, and then it will actually just blend. And so I could actually hold the control key and choose all of these. Whoops, that's when you'd hold the shift key. I'd actually hold the shift key and select all of these buttons because the control key would jump there. I'll go into shape, I'll go into style. Let's just type border. Change the color of the border to white. And so therefore, and you could almost make it transparent 100%. That would be another way. And now it's 100% transparent. In fact, I would probably do that to this. So let's search for border again. It just makes it easy to find, and the transparency 100%. And so that makes it really blend that you don't even know there's actually a blank action button sitting on top of each of those cards. And I'm going to save the file.